Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today is a reveal day. But actually, for those of you who already follow me on Instagram, and my name on Instagram is Super Dacob, all spelled together, you already know. I mean, you would have already seen what it is, well, but you know what I'm going to show now. You know what I mean? It's all a big mix. But it's a big reveal, super quick. It's a scarf or a carré in silk by Louis Vuitton. Oh, by the way, something totally very relevant to the channel, irrelevant to Louis Vuitton, however. If you do like my channel, please do subscribe because it does the channel a lot of good. It helps me grow and sustain it. So thank you for that little intromercial for supporting Super Dacob. This is a scarf that I have been hunting down for a long time. It is Takashi Murakami with Louis Vuitton. So this one is also around 10 to 15 years old. And the difference between, you know, what we're used to seeing, I got this secondhand, of course, online. I'm just looking for something I want to read to you guys in a second. So the difference between what we know as the multicolor Louis Vuitton monogram print made by Takashi Murakami and this particular print is the addition. Well, let's just say that Takashi took away the little, you know, flowers or the circles or the flowers within the circles and substituted those typical kind of symbols of the Louis Vuitton monogram and substituted them for eyeballs, like his anime and manga eyeballs, which we also see in the Superflat cartoon, which he did for Louis Vuitton. So if we come in close, you can see there's one there, there's one there. These are all eyeballs. I will definitely, you know, make a photo and insert it there. A close-up picture of all these eyeballs. Now, as you are looking at these eyeballs and enjoying them, put this on here, I'll read to you what the Superflat movement is all about because Takashi Murakami invented the Superflat movement. This is from Wikipedia, so you could all just go and check it yourself. But it says Superflat is used by Murakami to refer to various flattened forms in Japanese graphic art, animation, pop culture, and fine arts, as well as the shallow emptiness of Japanese consumer culture. Superflat has been embraced by American artists who have created a hybrid called SoFlo Superflat. Superflat is a postmodern art movement founded by the artist Takashi Murakami, which is influenced by manga and anime. It is also the name of a 2001 art exhibition curated by Murakami that toured West Hollywood, Minneapolis, and Seattle. Now, let me stress again on this point, pop culture and fine arts, as well as the shallow emptiness of Japanese consumer culture. Fascinating how we have this particular art form, you know, then embraced by somebody like, back in the day, Marc Jacobs, who was artistic director of Louis Vuitton when the collaboration started. Fascinating to see how something that is actually so critical of consumer society made it into the mecca, you know, in the Olympus of consumer luxury brands such as Louis Vuitton. So there's a lot of critique within this kind of super flat art movement as seen juxtaposed on, you know, one of the symbols of consumerism, which is the Louis Vuitton monogram. Very, very special. Let's put this on. I love this kind of double meaning to things, you know, or the double meaning that it could have. I'm not even seeing what I'm doing, guys, so I don't know if I'm doing this. No, I'm not. I feel like something is wrong here. I'm not doing this right. I just want to make a total look. And I chose this thing on purpose, the camouflage, the Yeezy Season 1 camouflage thing, because it's just such a clash to the actual, you know, very bourgeois kind of Louis Vuitton thing. But then again, it's so poppy with these eyeballs, it kind of totally breaks that bourgeoisie pattern. Now, you can be critical or not critical to it. I'm loving the duality of it and how it questions things. Now, especially because after so many years, you know, you can't buy it new anymore. It's not in production. So if you want it, you got to hunt it out secondhand. It kind of all of a sudden assumes a totally extra added level and layer of depth within the analysis, if we were to want to analyze it any deeper, then, you don't need to if you don't want to. The actual scarf itself, I mean, is 100% silk. It also existed, or was also produced without the eyeballs. There's just a multicolor monogram version of it. But the eyeballs really make the huge difference for me. I, for the occasion, have my Oliver Goldsmith from London, handmade in Italy though, Coco as the gorilla, not as Chanel. The model is from 1966. So we're gonna add that as well, creating a look here, okay? So we got that, and of course, we got our little Takashi Murakami cherries bag. You know what I mean? Just adding layers and layers and layers, patterns and patterns, like more and more and more. As Dolly Parton would say, more is more, less is less. And she wants more and more. Now, this could be even bigger of a kind of a statement. I could be adding more stuff to it. A lipstick, perhaps? But I'm loving this because it really, literally smiles. I don't find it at all to be arrogant or aggressive. I find it to be an extreme whimsical take on fashion, and I think it's fun. And anything that makes me smile is worth it. It's worth, I don't want to say the risk, but you got to take some risks when you dress up, because who knows what people are going to think on the street and how they're going to react. Well, F them, because you're dressing for yourself and not for them. And when I'm feeling this mood of happiness, no matter how super flat the happiness is, I go for something like this, And the second the days will get a bit warmer and I could kind of go out with a t-shirt, no jackets. I mean, I could add a jacket on top of this and kind of combine the whole look like that. I'm definitely going to go for it. You know what I mean? Yes. 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 Okay. So I hope you like this video. My bag doesn't want to collaborate. These are fun glasses. Spacey. I mean, 1966. I have the feeling creativity was much more intense back then than it is today. A lot of designers kind of render homage to. Okay, fine. Let's use the politically correct terminology for it. A lot of the designs from the past, and it's devastating if you think about it, because nobody really has the guts and the balls to do their own interpretation, you could even call it, but they're all their own vision of what the future is, because to me, fashion, it etches our kind of perception of style within time. And the best fashion is kind of futuristic to me because it definitely depicts what we will be longing for. It kind of guesses, rather than manipulating us through marketing strategies, manipulating us through believing that that is what we will need, when indeed we don't need it. You know what I mean? I prefer when I feel the kind of the honesty of a fashion statement, of a fashion piece, that literally did guess in advance what was going to happen, rather than kind of creating something meh, but, pushing the marketing monster machine so much that we're so brainwashed by it that we really want to have it. You know what I mean? Rather than really actually the piece itself deserving our attention, love, and devotion and passion. I personally think these are timeless. I mean, 20, 15, 12 years old or whatever old they are, and I still desire them. To me, again, it's layering art, Takashi Murakami, over the most decadent of luxury brand houses, as is Louis Vuitton. And I love that juxtaposition of the two, and I love the critique that's kind of subtly hidden underneath the surface within the Superflat movement made by Takashi Murakami. So kudos to you, Takashi, and I'm so happy and thrilled that I found this little beautiful scarf, or carré. Well, share with me your thoughts, guys. Maybe there's stuff you like from all of these kind of many years of collaboration between Takashi and Marc Jacobs and Louis Vuitton. If yes, let me know. You can also hashtag me on Instagram if you have some of the really cool multicolor pieces that you would like to share with me, or that you would like me to see. So, I check Instagram regularly, so I can kind of see if you kind of tagged me on some of these pieces, so that I can kind of, get an idea, because I'm also discovering stuff. I wasn't quite sure that this one existed in this size, but it does. That's great. Oh yeah, here's, for those of you who are interested in like authenticity and stuff like that, it's made in Italy, not in France. Usually their silk scarves are made in Italy. And this is how the little logo looks like. I'm going to have to take a picture of this one probably to kind of post it and show it right there. It says made in Italy, Louis Vuitton, Paris. And then when you turn it around, it says 100% pure silk, dry clean only. Of course. I'm thinking of actually, and I want to wear it. I would love to frame it though, you know, because this thing is so freaking cool just to be framed as a picture, to have it as an art piece, which it really is. Anyway, I might take another 10 years to hunt down a second one. One to wear, one to frame. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you have, please do thumb it up and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So no matter what you decide to wear and how people look at you because of what you decided to wear, F and F 'em. And don't care, because you never give up on love. Love you guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye.